Welcome to the Sports History Makers podcast, the show that connects you with your favorite athletes and their favorite sporting memories. On the Sports History Makers podcast, we will relive those incredible events. Here are your hosts, Pete Coley and Collinswood Coley.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Sports History Makers podcast. I am here with Pete Coley.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Welcome again.
There were a number of national trials over the weekends and they didn't fail to impress. There were some incredible performances. There were national records and even world records. Pete, which of those performances stood out for you?
There were a number of performances that stood out. The one to me that has made the most impact has to be that of Femke Bol, the Dutch athlete. She broke the long-standing 400-meter indoor record, a time of 49.26 seconds. The previous record from 1982 was 49.59 seconds. This was done by Kratochvilova.
With that said, how impressive was that performance? How impressive was her performance?
This has been a long-standing record, a record that many people question, would this ever be broken?
Yeah, that's so true. And it's one of those records that needed to be challenged. There have been so many talented quarter-milers over the years. And it's surprising that that record still stood for so long.
Going into these championships, Femke Bol has shown great consistency throughout the indoor season. She has done the 400 meters in the last couple of indoor seasons, and she has shown tremendous progress. Leading up to this race, she had been undefeated over 400 meters. She also ran a world-leading 500-meter time. This was done in the US, a time of 105.63 seconds. So it was quite evident that, she was in very good shape, very good form. Confidence were really, really high. You could tell that she has been working a lot on her speed and her speed endurance, because to run a time of 49.26 seconds indoor, considering that you're running on a 200-meter track, so you have to navigate the turns twice, shows great composure, and it also shows the type of form that she is in.
That performance has gotten many track and field fans and many track and field experts excited about what is to come outdoors. What does this mean for Femke going into the outdoor season?
When it comes to outdoor, she normally prefers the 400-meter hurdles. That has been her best event for the last 4 or 5 years, and she has gradually progressed. Her times have become faster and faster.
I think she is in good shape to challenge Sydney McLaughlin in the 400-meter hurdles. I've spoken highly of Sydney McLaughlin in the past. I've spoken about her breaking the 400-meter hurdles record and continuously breaking that record. I've even spoken about her running the 400-meter flat. The form that Femke is showing right now suggests that she will be pushing Sydney McLaughlin all the way. I'm even more excited of the prospect of Femke Bol doing the flat 400 meters and the 400-meter hurdles double. Do you think that's even possible? And what does that mean?
Just think about this. What if she should concentrate on only running the 400 meters? Would she be able to challenge the outdoor record as well? This time of 47.60 from 1985 was set by Marina Koch. 47.60, that is very, very fast. And no one has gotten close to that record in a number of years. There have been some very impressive 400 meters woman times that has been run since then. Okay, but no one has gotten close to challenge this record. Maybe she could be the one to do so.
What is the likelihood of Femke even thinking of switching to the flat 4? Is that even a possibility? She has been playing second fiddle and even third fiddle in the last few years, but her progression suggests that, she might want to challenge Sydney McLaughlin, as I said before. And even if she does switch to the 400 meters, what are the possibilities and again the likelihood of her being the top athlete in the flat 400 meter?
Considering the fact that Shawnee Miller-UIBO is pregnant at this moment. So it's likely that she could miss this 2023 outdoor season.
I know a lot of the athletes might have a say as it relates to her coming in and, trying to dominate their event. I strongly believe the Dominicans, Cofield and Paulino, will be strong this year. The Jamaicans might have a say. Cherokee Young, Candice McLeod, Stacey and Williams, even the veteran Stephanie-Ann McPherson should be performing at a high level again this year. With that said,
okay,
who are some of the other athletes who will be main challengers for the 400 meters titles in the World Championships later on this year?
The athlete who had a 2-year suspension, her suspension should be up early 2023. So she should be back in contention to continue her impressive performance. And that athlete is Salwa Ed Nasir. She won the 2019 outdoor championships, which were held in Qatar. So she should be back, to challenge for this title. As well as there has been talk about Sydney McLaughlin maybe stepping down or stepping away from the 400-meter hurdles to focus our attention on the 400-meter flat. Okay, so yet another hurdler who may challenge this 400-meter outdoor record. This is something that is quite unusual. Just to see two 400-meter hurdler women that could have the potential of breaking or challenging the world outdoor record. I cannot remember if this has ever been discussed before in such detail. They both have shown tremendous development over the years. They have shown tremendous speed endurance over the years. And maybe in the right race, the right atmosphere, and the right challenge, this could be something that they could target. And in my opinion, I believe that they should. Whether or not they should focus on one event or two events is yet to be seen. But just based on the form that they have been shown over the number of years, I think that they could potentially challenge this world outdoor 400-meter record.
There you have it from Pete, sharing his views on Femke both running the 400-meter flat or even doing the double or just doing the 400 meters. I mean, what does he know about 400 meter? Trust me, he knows a lot. Former Jamaica indoor 400 meter record holder, had that record for over 17 years, so he knows quite a lot about running the 400 meters. That's it from us on the Sports History Makers podcast. Join us next time.